Hi, first graders. We've been learning about coins the past few weeks, and so we're going to do some more review on it. So right now, what we want you to do is go find some coins at home. So ask your mom or dad to get some coins, and if you do not have any coins at home, grab a piece of paper and a pencil.
And try to get at least a few of the pennies, nickels, dimes, and maybe 1 or 2 quarters if you can find them.
Did you get them? All right. Are you ready? First, what we want you to do is look in your pile of coins and find a penny.
So remember, if you don't have a penny, you can draw it on a piece of paper with that circle, and we put P for penny. That tells us that you remember which one is worth 1 cent. And of course, I'm looking for this coin right here. This is our penny. Did you put this one? And if you drew it, you might have drawn something
That looks like that.
Miss Mendoza.
A P with a penny.
That's our penny. So our next coin I want you to look for is find the coin that's worth 5 cents. Do you remember which coin that is? It's worth 5 cents. I see Miss Mendoza is drawing it. I'm going to pick up our coin, and it is the nickel. So here's our nickel, and Miss Mendoza drew a circle, and she put N for nickel. We know this is worth 5 cents.
The next coin you're going to find is the coin that is worth 10 cents. Do you know the name of that coin? Pick it up, and Mrs. Fisher will pick hers up, and I'll draw mine.
So here is our dime perfect. This dime, I remember this one because it is our smallest coin. And Miss Mendoza drew the D for dime. It's worth 10 cents. And the last coin that we've covered so far is our quarter. So I would like you to draw or find a quarter. And if you remember, a quarter is worth 25 cents. So if we have 1 quarter, we have 25 cents. It's our largest coin we've gone over so far.
All right, so now we're going to play a game, and what you're going to have to do is either using your coins or drawing it on your on your paper. We'll show you an amount, and you will have to, like say 2 cents. You're going to have to pull 2 pennies to show that that's 2 cents, or you draw on your paper 2 pennies for 2 cents. Got it? Okay. So, are you ready to start our game?
The first one. So remember, you're either pulling out the coins and showing us, or you're drawing it on a piece of paper. So the first amount that we would like to see is 10 cents. So remember, there's more than one way that we can show 10 cents. So go ahead and do that right now, either with your coins or on your paper. I'm going to be using the coins, and Miss Mendoza is going to be drawing her 10 cents. All right, Miss Mendoza, you want to show what you drew?
I drew a dime because a dime is 10 cents.
And what I did is I did 2 nickels. So if you notice that a nickel is worth 5, so I put 2 because 5 plus 5 is 10. So this is 2 different ways we just showed you for 10 cents. Okay. The next amount we would like to see is 23 cents. So go ahead and think of a way to show us 23 cents while Miss Mendoza and I do the same. Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
So here's mine. I did 2 dimes and 3 pennies. A dime is 10 cents, so I count 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 cents.
And I showed 23 cents a different way. And what I did was 1 dime, 2 nickels, and 3 pennies. And when I count on to find the amount, it would be 10, plus 5 would be 15, plus 5 more is 20. Or you can look at it as 10, and I know 5 plus 5 is 10, so 10 plus 10 is 20. 21, 22, and 23, 23 cents. So again, we showed different ways to make an amount. The next one where you're going to be making is a little bit higher, is 52 cents. So remember, this is a higher amount, so you might be wanting to use your quarter or more than one quarter to get 52 cents. Go ahead and try that right now. Going for it. A little trick, you can always underneath your coins write how much they are worth and count on, so you make sure you're finding the exact amount. Okay, ready? All right, Miss Mendoza.
So I did 25, and then I did plus 5 because I know 25 plus 5 is 30, and it's easier to count from there. So I did 25, 30, 40, 50, 51, oh, 52. I think I added an extra penny.
You did. Easy fix.
And that's why I counted again so that I make sure I have the right amount. So 25, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52.
And
52
I
cents.
showed it a different way, and I did 2 quarters. I remember that 2 quarters are the same as 50 cents. I'm adding 25 plus 25. That is 50, and then I count on 51, 52. So I showed it again a different way, but we still got the same answer. And then here comes our last one we would like to see. Our last one, boys and girls, is 61 cents. So go ahead and show us 61 cents. Okay.
So here's 61 cents. I learned from Mrs. Fisher that 2 quarters is 50 cents. Oh, can't see me. So 25, 50, and then plus 10, so 50, 60, 61 cents.
Good, and I showed it using just dimes, nickels, and 1 penny. So I have 4 dimes, and I count on by tens because a dime is worth 10. So I have 10, 20, 30, 40. And you know what I did with my nickels? I paired them up so I could make a 10. That's easier for me to count on. So I have 40, 50, 60, 61. If that didn't work, you could also count on by fives. So I have 10, 20, 30, 40, and then I know my nickels are worth 5, so I'm going to count on 45, 50, 55, 60, 61 cents. So I used a lot more coins, but we also arrived at the same answer once again.
So it doesn't matter which coins you use as long as you are still getting the same answer. So there are different ways to show all the amounts, and so keep practicing. Think of different coin values at home. Have your mom tell you some coin values, and then you can show them at home.
And remember, if you're able to count some of your mom or dad's money, maybe, just maybe, they'll let you keep some of the amount.
All right.
All right. Bye, boys and girls.